What name? Well, you don't know. Mwah. Come on, go stream the phone. Come on. What? Huh? Why? Come on, babe, go sleep.
Just about ready for baseball on MLB Network as you get a look at beautiful Yankee Stadium in Bronx, New York. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the New York Yankees. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head. Luis Severino, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Luis Severino's really turned himself into an all-around pitcher. Came out of the bullpen early in his career for the Yankees. Big fastball, 96 to 100 miles an hour. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better. And one of the things he does better than anybody in the league right now, maintains his velocity. He'll be 96, 97 in the first, 96, 97 in the seventh or eighth. Power arm, one of the best all-around arms in the game.
Lifted the other way to left center. Stanton has a read on it. He's got it one away. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'm really going to have to keep a close eye on Brandon Nimmo. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Into the box, Peter Alonso. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Gardner going back to the track. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
He saw a few balls down in the zone earlier in that at-bat, but finally got a pitch he liked and promptly deposited over the fence. Made the pitcher pay for his mistake, which is exactly what you're supposed to do.
Batting third.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Check to swing there and pops this one up, but this will land untouched. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting fourth.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Cano waits on the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up from the Bronx, and the Mets have an early 1-0 lead. Noah Syndergaard, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this guy lives and dies with one pitch, and that's that powerhouse sinker. Guys often related to like trying to hit a bowling ball. When it's good, it's usually at the knees and below, and he's really easy to figure out if he's going to be on. If in the first inning you see a steady diet of ground balls and keeping his infielders involved, there's a pretty good chance he's going to have a rock-solid game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a curveball misses inside. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called the strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Davis arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
Got him swinging on the fastball there.
Third.
Aaron Judge becomes out number 2 this inning.
Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Hot shot on the ground to short. Rosario's got it cleanly. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
The first baseman, Edwin.
So striding in, Edwin Encarnacion. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for the Yankees. They still trail 1-0. Standing in, J.D. Davis, as it'll be 5-6. And 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good pitch, but he gets quite a lot of it. And in fact, he got more than a lot of it. He got all of it. It's a home run. A solo shot here to left as the Mets are out in front now, 2-0.
yeah, when he woke up this morning, the last thing he wanted was to be down 2-0 in the second inning. The good news is that both home runs have only been solo shots. But the bad news is he's not fooling anyone right now.
Batting 5th.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Batting 7th.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. From the stretch. Line drive to center field. Gardner is right there, 1 down.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today.
Number 3.
And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
In now, Tomas Nido. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Striding forward now is the DH, Rene Rivera. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-0 New York. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now a curveball that misses high and away to start him out. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. 3-2 pitch. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's focus our attention on the Todd father. Soft hands, big-time arm across the diamond, and former home run derby champion. And he's from Jersey. Don't hate.
Next for New York, Torres, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
And he pops it up. 1 out, nobody on. Chopped to third. And there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Another 0-2 coming. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Got to be frustrating for the guy out on the mound trying to get out of this inning. Had him down 0-2, and now he's worked the count back full. Still 1 pitch away from sitting in the dugout.
Hit hard on the ground is short. And that's through for a hit. Davis has got it.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave one. They're still down. It's 2-0. Striding in once again, Brandon Nimmo. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hit in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. One down. Digging in, Peter Alonso. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Hit in the air to shallow center. Torres has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead. So stepping in, Gio Urshela as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Baseman, Gio Urshela.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Dominic Smith is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 22, Dominic Smith.
Juan Lagares will also come in now as he takes over out in center.
Now playing center field, number 12, Juan Lagares.
First delivery to him on the way. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. One out here in the Yankees' third inning, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First offering on its way. No balls and one strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and ouch. That one drilled him. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Stepping into the box, Aaron Judge. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
LeMahieu, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And there's ball one.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Here's the 1-2. Strike him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Now at the plate, Brett Gardner. From the belt, kicks and deals. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. One left for the Yankees. They trail it here 2-0.
Leading off for the Mets, the second baseman.
Here it comes.
Cano.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Line drive to left. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, J.D. Davis.
Stepping into the box, J.D. Davis. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
He froze him on the fastball there. J.D. Davis goes down to become the first out here in the fourth. Standing in now, Ahmed Rosario. Swing and a laser off into foul territory. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. From the belt, the pitch. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This pitch is popped up. Encarnacion is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third base.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the fourth. And standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. Here comes the first pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Another one sent foul. Cano, the runner at first with 2 gone. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Mets strand 1, but they're on top 2-0. Ready for another chance. Edwin Encarnacion looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the...
High in the air and deep to left center field. Gone! So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. And the Yankees are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
The left fielder.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. High in the air out to center field. Lagares is under it. He's got it 1 away.
The batter.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Sanchez.
Popped up. Smith calls for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in, Tomas Nido. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher, number 3, Tomas.
First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. 1 down.
The batter, number 44.
Stepping up now, Rene Rivera. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Rivera.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
You know, Matt, sometimes it's really hard to put a finger on why a guy pitches well and why a guy is having a very difficult time. So far, he hasn't had a very good season, but you know this, when you have the stuff that this guy has, he's 1 out, 1 inning, 1 pitch away from turning things back around, and he's pitching more now like the guy we thought he was going to be.
Torres ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 9.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Starting to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading up
Okay,
for
thank
the
you, Heidi.
Yankees, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Got him.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Gio Urshela stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground, and he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Now batting.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First offering on its way. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
The 1-1 home. Is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Scorched to third. Frazier is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 2-1.
Leading off for the Mets, the first baseman, number 22, Dominic Smith.
First pitch on its way. Left side, but well fouled. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Squared that one up just a little late. Popped him up. Encarnacion over to his right. One away.
The center fielder,
one away now
12.
for the Mets in the sixth, and that'll bring up a former
Lagares.
Gold Glover. Here's Juan Lagares. taken high and deep to right. Judge ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
The batter, number 24.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. A hit in 2 tries so far. Try to check it, and it's 0-1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Gardner is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. Edwin Diaz
please.
enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Digging in now, Aaron Judge. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First offering on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Brett Gardner becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone. Diaz is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Judge, the runner at second with 1 away. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
0-1 the count. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Davis racing back, still ranging back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. As the Yankees move out in front here, it's now 3-2. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th, and New York has taken a 3-2 lead. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He talked about how it's been one first pitch out after another, and that's been extremely frustrating to watch. They like to encourage their hitters to be aggressive, but to do so selectively. That means swinging at good pitches to hit, and given the 8 first pitch outs they've hit into, that doesn't appear to be the case today.
Thank you, Heidi. J.D. Davis will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. J.D. Davis was down for the first out in the 7th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it. 2 down. Here's Todd Frazier now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. This is line to left. Stanton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. Still a 3-2 ball game. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Gary Sanchez.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Oh, and 2, here it comes. And he fouls this one off. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. 1 gone in the inning now, and here's Didi Gregorius. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's taken for strike 1. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball, 1-0. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A ball and a strike. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up. Tommy Canley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 48, Tommy Canley.
Digging in, Tomas Nido. No hits to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Canley is actually a native New Yorker. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. 0-1 pitch on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it. 1 out.
Up next for the bat.
At the plate, Rene Rivera. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The right fielder.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Rene Rivera goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Fastball swung on and missed. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now the pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. Makes the play, 1 away.
The right fielder,
digging in and looking for more, Aaron Judge. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
And he popped him up. Smith ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Aroldis Chapman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Stepping in, Dominic Smith. He'll be the one to greet Chapman, who looks to put an end to this one.
The first baseman, number 22, Dominic Smith.
First delivery to him on the way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Smith, a California-born ball player. This is his first year at the big league level. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. Chapman, playing here in his age 31 season. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and a 2-seam fastball. popped him up. And there's the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him off the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-up. Well-executed pitch there.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there. And that's the second out of the inning. So striding forward now, Robinson Cano. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set and the pitch. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And that'll get down for a base hit.
What an unbelievable at-bat right there in the ninth inning. Game on the line to get yourself on base, to create an opportunity for your boy right here to be a hero.
Here comes the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Yanks rode an important sixth inning to victory in this one. Luis Severino takes home the win. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.